Okay, well, I had to play around, fellas. I put some balls on the bottom, 700 mils of balls on the bottom. I don't know if I can pick it up without breaking the damn thing. So there's a few balls around in various places around there. So we'll see how we go. Aesthetically, it now looks a lot better than that does. And it almost looks like, you know, if that was brown, you can almost not tell it apart from, you know, peat and sand mix, apart from the fact you got a little bit of poly and little small bits of perlite in there. But it's very deceptive, isn't it? But so we'll see how we go. So we've got the polystyrene in there, the fine polystyrene to generate the reductive flammable gas. We've got the cellulose in there as a food source for the penicillium, and we've got the copper in there to activate and allow the penicillium to grow. You can improve it with a little bit of nickel in there as well, of course, because nickel is slightly better for growing penicillium than copper, in my experience anyway. And then you've also got the perlite in there. It seems to be a housing, or, you know, accommodation for the organism to settle into. So you got the one thing that creates the reductive flammable gas environment, a place for the organism to grow, and we've also got a check with the paraffin candle wax, or paraffin candles, to see if we get the growth of Generica australis, which usually follows the penicillium in the soil. So you get the penicillium growing first, and then you get the Generica australis growing after that, and that's the ensheathing organism. So we've got to check whether we can so it's basically a check to see whether it acts like peat in a way. So we've actually made a substitute for peat without peat, and go from there. Then the story of this, I'm going to get on to the Northern Territory. Lots of titanium dioxide up in the Northern Territory. I mean, the sands around Perth are supposed to be zinc rich. This may actually be the opposite substitute for the zinc rich soils around Perth and in the Northern Territory, and where the Petiolaris complex maybe this, because back in around the new millennium, this is going to run out again, bugger. I'm going to have to make another clip. I keep getting this R coming up, so I don't know what it is. Anyway, around the new millennium, I was like riding my mountain bike. I was going up to Piggott Range Road, going down to the gorge